Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is LaShonda Lee, CEO and founder of Walk in Favor Life Coaching and Walk in Favor Professional Development Services. And I am truly excited to be with you today. I am excited about this broadcast that I want to share with you today. And why I'm so excited about it is because earlier today I had an opportunity to go and pick my son up from school. And as we were having this dialogue, what I'm going to share with you today just really downloaded in my spirit. And so immediately I came home and I decided to go ahead and just document everything because I did not want to forget it because I knew I was going to want to share it with you. And so, listen, if you are a parent, if you are a grandparent, if you are a guardian of a child, I promise you this information is going to be mind blowing. And so I want to share with you today three questions that I believe if you ask your child, your grandchild, if you ask your children, your grandchildren, these three questions every single day, I promise you it is going to enhance their mindset about life. I promise you it is going to help them create winning habits. I promise you it is going to give them a competitive edge over their counterparts. Because guess what? If we are responsible for rearing children, then we have to have a great influence over them because guess what? Every single day, can I get that out? Every single day, they are surrounded by people who may not have their best interests in hand. And so we have to take that extra step so that we can be a little bit more aggressive in our rearing versus passive. All right. And so I'm going to share with you three questions that I believe you should ask your children every single day. And then I'm going to identify the reason why each of these questions is vital. And so if I were you, I would grab pen and paper so that you can get the information and begin to implement it right away. And so I want to go ahead and jump real quickly into these questions. And the first question that I believe you should ask your child, your grandchild, your children every single day is one, what were your challenges? What were your challenges? When you ask this question, it allows them to begin to get acquainted with the fact that life is filled with challenges. As long as they are inhaling and exhaling, there will be challenges. However, you asking this question is really to set the stage to show them that challenges are not meant to defeat them, but challenges are meant to be overcome so that it will open up the door for them to walk in abundant opportunities. And so you have to ask them what were their challenges. The second reason that you should ask them what were their challenges is because when you ask this question, it's going to stretch you. And you may say, how is that? Well, when your child shares their challenges, remember, you are their partner in success. And so you may need to show them how to overcome the challenge. And so make sure that you are sharing and presenting to them your best knowledge, your best wisdom, and your best understanding. And so that may be a stretch because what are you doing? You are demonstrating to them that challenges are not meant to defeat you, they are meant to be overcome. The third reason why I believe you should ask your children, your child, your grandchildren, whomever you have guardianship over, what were their challenges, is because it allows you to see where your child may be weak, right? You may identify that your child has a poor attitude. You may identify that they have time management issues or work ethic issues. You may find that they literally have a lack of respect for authority. The list can go on and on. But when you ask them what are their challenges, be listening for what they are not saying. And so, as a parent, we want to recognize where our child may be weak and help eliminate that weakness and turn it into a strength. The fourth reason why I believe you should ask your child what were their weak or their challenges is if your child is older, you may not want to give them the answer to the challenge. However, you may take on the position that you are going to guide them in creating workable solutions and then oversee them as they begin to pull out the pros and the cons of each solution. This literally opens the door for them to choose the best possible solution that's on the table. In this, you are helping them with crisis management and you are helping them with problem solving. The fifth reason I believe you should ask your children, child, grandchildren, whomever you are in guardianship over, what were their challenges is because it allows you to really make sure that you become a living example of how to overcome challenges. Because guess what? We live in a society and a world today that our children will do as we do versus do as we say. And so when we find out what their challenges are, we have to be an example of how to overcome the challenges in our own lives. All right? So that's question number one. Question number two, what were your wins? That's a great question to ask them. Why? Because this builds up confidence. And confidence is that self assuring feeling that comes from appreciating your abilities and your qualities. See, when you can help them identify their wins, that means that guess what? They have something in them that contributed towards the success. And so daily wins build up confidence and faith and trust and attitude to keep on winning. So you got to find out what are their wins. The second reason I believe you should ask them what were their wins is because it allows you to see your children's strengths. You know, certain wins require specific skill set and mindsets and habits and attitudes. And so your child wins give you insight on how to develop and even enhance those strengths. And remember, as a parent, we want to help develop our children's strengths into stronger strengths. And then the third reason I believe you should find out what were your child's wins is because when you ask this question and they begin to talk, this help you celebrate and brag on them. And so what are you teaching them when you do this? You are teaching them good behaviors and good habits. Because, see, more than likely, your child is going to love the attention. They are going to love the kudos. And see, this is going to ultimately make them want to keep doing the things that's gaining this attention from you. And so make sure every day you find out what were your child's wins. And then the final question I believe you should ask your children every single day after school is what do you want? What do you want? See, this allows your child now to focus on the present and the future, which in turn just really allows them to see the world differently. You know, whatever they want today is going to require or let me say it like this, whatever they want tomorrow is going to require a today's effort. Because you are pulling out the best and the worst, possibly, when you ask these line of questionings, just know that it literally sets the stage for them to really begin to evaluate if they are participating in the activities today to get what they want tomorrow. When you ask your child what do they want, it allows you to see how you can play a role in helping them accomplish their goal their dream, their desire, and their vision. And so now you can be an active participant in helping them secure their future. And the third reason why I believe that you should ask your children what do they want is because it will put them in a mindset that screams, I believe I can succeed, and so I will succeed. It puts them in a mindset that screams, I can do it, and I will do it. It puts them in a mindset that screams, I am worth much, and therefore, I receive much. It puts them in a mindset that I am unstoppable, I am capable, my future is bright, I am great, I am the best, I am unique, I am a success magnet. Listen, when you ask your child what do they want, it puts them in a mindset that screams, I believe great things are happening to me, and therefore they are. And so, listen, those are the three questions that I believe you should ask your children every single day, and the reason behind why those questions are so valuable. And so, listen, what I would have you to do is just do this for at least 3 weeks because they say it takes 21 days to create a new habit. And so, every single day, ask your children, your child, your grandchildren, whomever you have guardianship over, ask them this line of questioning and be mindful and monitor the behavior change, the mindset change. Identify when they begin to speak differently about themselves and their future. All right? Do you a favor and do your children a favor. And so, listen, again, this is LaShonda Lee. I am the CEO and founder of Walk in Favor Life Coaching and Walk in Favor Professional Development Services. And what we do is we help individuals accelerate their personal as well as their professional and even spiritual achievements by creating unique action plans that they can implement aggressively. And so, if you want to find out a little bit more about who I am and what I do, you can go to my website at www.walkinfavorinc.com, and that link will be in the comments below. You can also follow me on Facebook at LaShonda S. Lee. You can follow me also on my business page on Facebook, which is Walk in Favor. I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter as Walk in Favor. So listen, I definitely love to connect with you. Also, you may be that person right now that say, LaShonda, you're asking me to ask my children these questions, and these are the questions that I need to ask myself because I am finding myself in a situation where I want to be bigger, better, and greater and transform from where I am to where I want to be. And so, listen, if I'm talking to you and you know this broadcast is really resonating with you, but you don't know where to start, listen, I invite you to book a complimentary coaching session with me, and let's go ahead and begin to gain clarity as to what it is that you want. Let's identify some of the challenges and why you believe that some of the things you've tried in the past just did not work. And listen, let's come up with a new strategy to get you where you want to be. And if you want to book that coaching session, listen, go ahead and go to bit.ly / Coach LaShonda, and I will have that link in the video as well. So listen, I look forward to connecting with you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so now so that every time I release a new video, guess what? You will be one of the first to get it. And so listen, I look forward to connecting with you. Have an incredible evening, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Bye now.